Hey guys, it's Christy. Welcome back. Today we have a little change of scenery. As you can see, we are going to be doing some bleach tie dyeing for today's tutorial. So I've just got a black cotton shirt here that I've already kind of did some tying and cut the neck a little bit, but it's dry, and I'm going to do this one dry. So I've got my safety glasses here since I'm working with bleach. I don't want that in my eyes. And then I also have gloves. And then I've got my little bucket here that I put some bleach in the bottom. So that's all I did. I'm going to set that aside for right now. I'm going to go ahead and take my shirt and I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm just going to try to line it up best I can in half. You could totally take your heat press to this and lay it flat so it's completely, perfectly in the middle, laying flat, but I'm not that worried about it. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little spiral pinch. So I'm just going to grab right here. This will be the center of my spiral. And now I'm just going to pinch and twist. It's not really working. Okay. And then I'm just trying to get everything to just go in the same direction and make sure that there's fold lines in between. Alright, I think that's the best it's going to get, so I'm just going to put my rubber bands around it. I'm trying to keep it nice and flat. To go that direction. I'm just trying to hold down all these parts here, and I'm just going to tuck this part, the extra, in to the rubber band. Okay, so rubber band's a little over it, nice and flat. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is just bring my little bleach up here. I'm going to put my gloves on to protect my hands since we're using bleach. So again, my shirt is dry. It's a cotton shirt. Okay, I'm all protected. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it and I'm just gonna dunk it in. Try not to really press too much, just to dunk it. Let it drip off. Flip it over, and I'm dunking again. And I'm gonna lift that up. Looks like it's nice and wet, that I got everything. So now we're going to set this aside, let it sit for about 5 minutes and see what we have. Okay, so it's been about, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes. I ended up just pouring bleach directly on there to get a better look. but that looks a lot better. So now we're just gonna sit here at the hose and rinse it out. Let's see if I put you, there we go. So I'm just gonna leave it balled up like this. Give it a good rinse. Okay, so here's the big reveal. I think it might be kind of hard to see. So that's the back. And then that's the front. So that was pretty cool. I like it. I love the way that it turned out. So what I'm gonna do is since we got a few more hours of daylight left, I'm gonna leave it out here to dry, and then I will end up throwing it in the washing machine, giving it a good wash. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is throw a little HTV on here, so I'll bring you back for that. All right, so I've got my heat press all heated up here, and I've got my lovely tie-dye shirt. So I'm going to turn this sideways so that I have more room to press. All right, now I think I'm just going to take my shirt and fold it in half so that my ends meet. And then I'm just gonna press this side here. That way I know where the center of my shirt is. And that should give me a nice little crease. Go ahead and open the shirt back up the other direction, laying it flat. Okay, and I'm just gonna try to press out some of these little wrinkles here without taking out that center line. All right, we've got our design, Coffee Vibes. So I went ahead and cut this out. I mirrored the design to put it on the HTV, gave it a cut, weeded it out, and now I'm just gonna center this up here. The center of my shirt, and I don't want it too high. But this neckline is a little bit lower. Okay, so I've got that where I want it. I've got my settings at 325 for 25 seconds, and I'm just gonna set it here, and then I'm gonna hit go. Okay, lift, scoot it over, and do it again. Okay. So, finished product.